new infrastructure, so we can, on a very tight budget, impact a lot of families and improve the lives of a lot of children.
Well, Senator, we're out of time, and I want to thank you for coming on. You're welcome back anytime, and of course, stay with us here on WYLN. We have a lot of great Topic A shows coming up for you, so stay with us. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of boys high school basketball from the Wyoming Valley Conference Division III. The Preppers of MMI play host to the Royals of Holy Redeemer. And you are looking live at MMI Preparatory School in Freeland. We thank you for joining us for continuing coverage of boys high school basketball here on WYLN. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi. Jim Burns on the stats, and we are just about set for tip from Freeland. The officials for tonight's game, with the basketball, Mr. Bruce Weinstock. He is joined by Bodan Krachenik and Jerry Kistriva. Holy Redeemer, under the guidance of head coach Paul Guido, will have this starting five: Joseph Judge, Zachary Brennan, James Kosick, Sal Aiello, and John Carr. MMI in the white will start four seniors: Ed Herbner, Jay Solgama, John Stish, Andrew Alday, and junior Kyle Williams.
Marty, 2-1-2 teams in the league going at it.
In a three-way tie for second in Division III behind undefeated in conference play, the Mohawks of Myers. Holy Redeemer starts with the basketball, and the red going from right to left on your screen. This is Judge on the wing. Gets it out to Kosick. Swung over to Aiello. Aiello from the foul line, back out to Kosick. Looking inside to Carr. He got double teamed, stolen away. Stish has it. Here come the Preppers.
Carr brings it down to the floor. MMI able to take it away.
Alday gives it over to Stish. Out to Kyle Williams. Herbner for three. Rebound Carr. Aiello looks to push. This is Kosick, and he'll hit the three. It's 3-0 Royals.
MMI defensively needs to get outside. Can't allow a clear look at the three ball.
Stish looks to penetrate, got met by Aiello, gives it over to Herbner. Out to Williams. Alday will take the jumper. Rebound Aiello. And the Royals look to push. This jumper's taken by Brennan, rebounded Stish. And the MMI coach takes a quick timeout. We seem to know who that gentleman is, don't we?
Mr. Flanagan, MMI coach Joe Flanagan, who has helped us during our football season. Wanted to know defensively, didn't have the movement he wanted, so called the timeout to look at it. One of the things I was going to mention, Marty, whoever shoots well from the floor is going to have a great shot of winning the game. Right now, Holy Redeemer opens with the three ball. MMI hasn't had one drop yet.
I'd like to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meals they have for so many seasons here on WYLN. third base luncheonette located out next to the old Hazleton High School, just off of 9th Street. Thank you to the third base luncheonette. Out of the timeout, MMI with the basketball, and the white going from left to right on your screen. Herbner guarded closely by Kosick, got a screen from Williams. This is Stish. Stish almost lost it as Aiello got a hand on the ball. Now we're going to have a reach-in foul on the floor. I believe this will go against Holy Redeemer, the first foul of the night. And the foul is on Aiello, his first, team first. Stish to inbound, got it to Williams in the corner. Gives it back to Herbner, who looks to penetrate, kicks out to Allday. Holy Redeemer out of the baseline, out of bounds, comes out in the zone. Solgama in the corner, dribbles it out to Stish.
Holy Redeemer doing a nice job, Marty, keeping the ball on the perimeter.
Solgama goes baseline, kicks it out to Herbner on the wing. Herbner will penetrate, has his shot blocked by Carr, picked up by Kosick. Here come the Royals up 3.
Carr, great job defensively.
Judge looks to go baseline, finds Carr inside. Nice move in the lane, and the Royals are now up 5-0.
One of the things when you look at Carr, 6'7" inside, he's a senior, but definitely gives the Royals.
Carr early on in Wyoming Valley Conference play, averaging just under 13 points a game at 12.7.
I was going to say, Marty, he gives them the strength inside.
Stish may have had it blocked by Carr. Here come the Royals. This is Judge, out to Aiello. Swung over to Kosick, quickly to Judge. This is Aiello. Carr, another turnaround in the lane, gets it to roll in. Back-to-back baskets by John Carr gives them 4, and the Royals are up 7-0.
Holy Redeemer doing a nice job getting the ball into Carr, where it's a little bit of a mismatch inside in favor of Holy Redeemer, and they are up 7-0.
Solgama, his runner won't go. Picked up by Kosick. Here come the Royals. To Aiello. Aiello drives and gets it to go.
Aiello with the great job moving right, then goes back to his left for the basket.
And MMI will take a full timeout, trailing 9-0.
Where will you be going to school this fall?
If you're entering middle school
Or high school?
take our entrance exam on January 30th.
It's a great school where you get personal attention
Make new friends.
and begin your path to success.
Register today for MMI's entrance exam.
We welcome you back to MMI. Here we see Judge dishing it inside the car.
Marty, 9-0, MMI. 0 for 5 from the floor. Holy Redeemer, 4 for 5.
Williams takes the jumper, and he was fouled. Kyle Williams will be heading to the line to shoot 2.
MMI looking for the first points of the game with Williams on the line.
Foul was on Brennan, his first, team's second. Kyle Williams to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first, he'll get another. Kyle in league play averaging just under 9 points per game for MMI. looking to get him on the board here from the foul line. Can't convert, remains 9-0. Holy Redeemer, and here come the Royals once again. Aiello looks to drive, kicks it inside the Kosick. Looking inside the car, pass went off the banking board. Here come the Preppers on the turnover, but nice hustle as Holy Redeemer knocks it away and finds Aiello in the corner. That one won't go. Rebound, Brennan. Judge drives, left-hand scoop won't go. Herbner with the rebound. He looks to push for MMI, trailing 9-0.
MMI cannot allow 2 or 3 attempts at the basket, Marty.
Williams will take a 3. Tipped around, rebound, Carr. Brennan, he drives, has his pass tipped to Aiello. 2.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. We thank you for joining us from MMI. Holy Redeemer up 9-0. Kosick can't make it 11. Point guard Eddie Herbner bringing the ball up for the Preppers. He looks to drive. His runner won't go. Carr with another rebound for Holy Redeemer.
Kosick, last possession for Holy Redeemer. Nice job getting to the basket. Couldn't get it to go.
This is Brennan out to Aiello. That 3 won't go, but Carr the rebound, and he is fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Mentioned before, Carr's strength underneath.
Foul is on Williams, his first, team first. Carr in league play shooting 80% from the line. Joe, you weren't with us last year in a double overtime thriller between these two schools that Holy Redeemer pulled out by 3. One of the big stories in that game, Carr got in foul trouble, eventually fouled out. But if he's able to stay in this game, that size advantage may prove to be a big advantage for Holy Redeemer.
No doubt about it, Marty. Right now, he is dominating the boards, shooting the inside shot, plus rebounding well on the defensive end.
And on top of that, he's got 5 of the Royals' 10 points. Solgama gives it back to Herbner.
Talked about shooting well from the floor. It's something that MMI has not done as yet.
Herbner can't get it to go. All day the rebound. This is Stish. He looks to drive, and he'll be called for a traveling violation. Just under a minute remaining, 58.6 seconds left in the opening quarter. Holy Redeemer leading 10-0. Brennan drives, and he'll be called for a traveling violation as he drove right into a triple team.
Well, I think it looked like he wanted to go up with it and then decided to dish it off the car. Didn't happen, called for the walk. MMI will inbound, try to get one up and in with 45 seconds left, first quarter.
Couple of subs, number 21, George Palermo, number 15, Kasan Patel, in for MMI. All day in the corner, he'll take a 3 and hit it. MMI on the board is on Andrew Allday, hits a 3. Preppers down 7 in the final 25 seconds of the opening quarter. Kosick looks inside, Carr can't get it to go, gets his own rebound and putback. He's got 7 to lead all scorers, 12-3 Redeemer.
John Carr, as I said earlier, dominating the boards as MMI going to try to get one off before time expires.
All day gets it off but can't get it to go. Through a quarter. Holy Redeemer 12, MMI 3. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Barbush Automotive can do it all. repairs for all vehicles. And the owner, Brian Lewis Barbush, will also be a pre-owned car dealer. BLB Auto Sales Incorporated, selling good, clean vehicles at very affordable prices. All vehicles are inspected, serviced, cleaned, and ready for the road. For more information, call Bryant at 570-454-7571 or 861-8393.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to Freeland. Start of the second quarter, Holy Redeemer in front 12-3. MMI to start the quarter with the basketball, and the white going from left to right on your screen.
MMI is going to have to do a better job here in the second quarter of shooting from the floor. They were 1 for 10 in the first quarter.
And they start 1 for 1 here in the second. Is Stish with the strong drive to make it 12-5.
Holy Redeemer was 5 for 11 from the floor, Marty. 11 rebounds, while MMI only had 5. Big difference shooting from the floor, rebounding at this point.
And looking for Carr inside. Stish called for the foul on the post defense. The Royals start the quarter with their original starting 5. Brennan, Judge, Carr, Kosick, Aiello. MMI starts with Stish, Herbner, Patel, Allday, and Palermo. Stish's foul is his first, team second. Palermo with the rebound, dishing off to Herbner. Here come the Preppers, down 7. Herbner spins, gets it to Allday. Fake the 3, gets it to Herbner. Loose basketball, and Palermo will come up with it for MMI. This is Eddie Herbner driving to Patel. His first basket off the bench makes it 12-7.
Herbner with a good penetration. Patel with the shot.
And the MMI student section getting vocal as a foul on the floor.
I think they're going to get Patel. Williams fronting Carr. Patel tried to collapse on him.
And it'll be Patel, his first, team third. In for Holy Redeemer, number 3, Jason Stachokis. This is Kosick. He'll take the jumper. Carr the rebound, and the putback is good.
Nice rebound by Carr. Went up, a little bit of authority there as Williams was fighting him.
Carr has 9 to lead all scorers. And Herbner tried to penetrate, was blocked by Kosick. Bruce Weinstock with the call as Kosick picks up his first and the team third. We mentioned the MMI student section, a very nice crowd here in Freeland to see this matchup between Holy Redeemer and MMI. Herbner drives, shot won't go, but he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Herbner did a nice job getting the ball up. Looked like he was starting to stumble, but he took the shot, was fouled, did not make the shot. So as you mentioned, Marty, 2 from the line. Need to be accurate from the foul line.
And in league play, it has been for MMI, shooting 87.5% from the foul line, averaging 15 points a game. Kosick picked up the foul, his second, so he'll head to the bench. Herbner hits 1 out of 2, makes it a 6-point Holy Redeemer lead. Judge checked back in, as I mentioned, Kosick sitting with the 2 personals. Stachokis finds Brennan. He drives, kicks it out to Stachokis, quickly to Aiello for an open 3. Off back rim, Palermo battle for the rebound. We're gonna have a loose ball foul against Holy Redeemer. I believe that'll be Judge that'll pick it up and that'll be his first.
Good ball movement by Holy Redeemer. Couldn't get it to go. MMI with the chance to narrow the lead. They're down by 6.
First on Judge, team 5th. Some half-court pressure from Holy Redeemer. MMI patient in this half-court set. Palermo gives it off to Herbner, and he was fouled. That'll be the 6th team foul against Holy Redeemer.
I think they're going to get Stahokas for reaching in.
That's his first, as I mentioned, team 6. So for the rest of the half, MMI will shoot free throws, which has 5.5 minutes on the clock. Coming up at the half, Jim Burns will compile halftime stats, so we invite you to stay tuned for that coming up at the half from here at MMI. Stish at the top, guarded by Aiello. Drives, kicks it out to Allday. This is a 3, short, rebound Judge. Here come the Royals, up 6. Aiello looking to get a screen from Carr. Crossover, kick out to Stachokis. An open 3, won't go. Rebound Judge. His putback won't go, but he was fouled, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Judge with a nice job taking it off the floor, going back with it. Did not get it to go, goes to the line.
Allday the foul, his first, team 4th. Judge will get another. Couple of subs in for Holy Redeemer as both Aiello and Carr sit down. Number 11, Joseph Leao, and number 32, Luke Nealon into the Holy Redeemer lineup. Judge misses both, but Leao the rebound. With this 6-point advantage, Coach Guido wanting to get a couple of his key players of rest. And a strong take on the charge, John Stish, as Judge will pick up his second personal. And it'll be the team's 7th. Nice help defense by John Stish.
Judge trying to go to the basket, picks up the foul. MMI possession.
Stish looks to go baseline, and he was fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the things when they try to penetrate, they being MMI, Marty, they're able to make something happen, either a foul shot or else get a shot at the basket.
Leao his first, team 8th. Stish to shoot 2. Gets the first to roll in. John Stish leading the Preppers in conference play at 17 points a game. Earlier this basketball season was a member of the Taylor Lions all-tournament team in the tournament up at Riverside. 1 out of 2 for Stish. He's got 3 on the night. It's a 5-point game. Aiello back in for Holy Redeemer after a quick breather. Stachokis looking to get a screen from Leao. Stachokis will take the jumper and hit it. Jason Stachokis has his first basket off the bench, and it's 16-9. Holy Redeemer halfway through the second quarter. Herbner, he'll drive. Dishes off to Patel. That won't go. Rebound for Nealon.
Again, MMI getting an opportunity with that penetration. Couldn't get it to go.
Stachokis gets another screen from Nealon. Take another jumper and hit it. Back-to-back baskets. Jason Stachokis, as he's using the screen nicely.
MMI cannot allow Stachokis to take that kind of short jump shot 2 times in a row without having someone up in his face.
Hermner drives, may have had it blocked by Nealon. It'll remain with MMI with 3:14 left in the half. Kyle Williams returns for MMI, and now in the lineup, number 5, Nick Young.
Nealon, a 6'6 junior. Another person giving Holy Redeemer, some strength inside.
Hermner will take a 3 and hit it. And Hermner has 4 all here in the second quarter to lead MMI. They're now down 6, approaching 3 minutes left in the opening half.
MMI needs several of those as they are down 6, as you mentioned, Marty.
Stachokas wants another screen. Young got through it. Aiello drives. His runner won't go. Patel the rebound. Here comes MMI down 6.
Patel, nice job, ball on the floor.
Hermner with the left-hand shot. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Excellent job by Hermner, getting to the basket. Narrows that gap to 4 very quickly.
Nealon the foul, his first, team 9th. Hermner converts. He's got all 7 here in the second quarter. It's now a 3-point game, 18-15. After Holy Redeemer jumped out 10-0. Nealon down by himself, gets it to go on a nice pass from Brennan.
Didn't get back quick enough. They had pressure up the floor, nobody back. Nealon, easy basket.
Stish drives, kicks it out to Young, swung to Williams. Back out to Young. This is Hermner. Guarded by Stachokas, kicked out to Young. Young picked up his dribble, but found Hermner. Kick off to Patel. That won't go. Battle for the rebound, and that was Leao with the rebound for Holy Redeemer.
Great pass by Hermner after penetrating.
Stachokas, the jumper, contested, but he gets it to go. He's got all 6 of his points off the bench here in the second quarter, and Holy Redeemer has it back to a 7-point advantage.
And I think that's 3 in a row from that distance for Stachokas, as shooting the eyes out of it, putting Holy Redeemer up by 7.
Stish was fouled. He'll head back to the line to shoot 2. Tenth team foul against the Royals as Leao picks up his second. As I mentioned, the 10th team foul. Stish to shoot 2. He hits the first. Carr back in for Holy Redeemer. Solgama checks back in for MMI, and also in number 13, Brendan Druzda. Stish hits both. He makes it a 5-point game as he has 5 all here in the second quarter. MMI with some full court pressure. Stachokas breaks it, got it to Brennan. Looking inside nicely, and Carl jam it in. He's got 11, the first in double figures.
Again, MMI not getting back quick enough. Carr with the slammer.
And Aiello coming up with the steal. His reverse won't go. Hermner the rebound. Last minute of play in the second quarter.
Good hustle by Hermner, getting back down the floor and taking that rebound after the missed shot. MMI, I think, will look to hold until he gets something decent at the basket, Marty.
Williams kicked it out to Stish. Stish drives to Hermner. Hermner drives his scoop shot, banks in. He's got 9 to lead MMI. They now trail by 5, 24-19.
Ed Hermner doing a nice job getting to the basket. As I said before, either taking that shot or dishing off. Lead 5 points.
Aiello checks the scoreboard to his right. It's at half court, holding for the last shot of the half. Aiello got a Carr screen. Out to Stachokas. He got double teamed. Running out of time. Aiello gets it off, and it won't go. Through one half of basketball from Freeland. Holy Redeemer 24, MMI 19. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Grand Central helps make your place the place. The place where comfort is king and style rules the day. The place where dinner time is family time and bedtime is beautiful. Right now on all furniture and bedding, the price on the floor is the price to your door. No tax, no delivery, no inflated prices, no kidding. Plus up to 36 months interest-free financing. Grand Central, helping make your place home.
What's all this?
Sammy challenged Gil to a race.
If you want to call it that. Ha! Does Gil know? Know what? Uh-oh. Sammy's been supercharged.
Supercharge your internet with Service Electric with up to 25 megabits per second downloads for only $44.95 a month.
Okay, Sammy. Let's see what you got.
We welcome you back to MMI at the half. Holy Redeemer with a 24-19 advantage. Joe, we had talked about the slow start for MMI. Holy Redeemer jumped out 10-0 in this game. MMI has found a way to stabilize things, got it to a 5-point Holy Redeemer lead at the half.
There are a couple of things. Number one, Herbner became, in the second quarter, Ed Herbner for MMI became a person who started to penetrate, take a shot. He made a 3-ball, so he helped narrow that gap. Now 5 points for MMI. The other thing is, Carr is such an influence inside for Holy Redeemer. Tough to counter that. They got Williams in front, trying to front Carr, but he's tough to deal with underneath.
And that's one of the things Coach Flanagan does not have is size. And you would think that Carr would have the advantage just looking at it on paper. Carr, as we mentioned in the double overtime thriller last year, fouled out. He was held to just 5 points. He's already got 11 in this opening half. And the other key stat I mentioned, he fouled out last year. No fouls for John Carr in this opening half.
Exactly. Doesn't have Redeemer doesn't have to worry about that at this point. Carr being very active inside. As I said before, MMI needed to shoot well from the floor. Didn't do that in the first quarter. Second quarter became a little better for them. And I'll tell you the truth, the way they started down only 5 at the half, they definitely are still in the ball game.
And you mentioned it in that second quarter, which they didn't have in the first quarter. Eddie Herbner was able to penetrate, create for others, and get his own shots as well. We are at the half here at MMI. Holy Redeemer 24, MMI 19. Halftime stats by Jim Burns. Coming up next, you're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Where will you be going to school this fall?
If you're entering middle school
Or high school?
take our entrance exam on January 30th.
It's a great school where you get personal attention.
Make new friends.
And begin your path to success.
Register today for MMI's entrance exam.
Baby's coming.
Now?
Yes, now.
Call you back. Did she go to the hospital?
Just a few minutes ago.
Your wife's having the baby. What? The baby. Go. I got this. You're sure? It's what I did when I started this place.
We know what went into building your wealth. Our financial advisors put the same care into helping you craft a plan to manage it. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Do-it-yourself stores may be fine for garden hoses and 2x4s, but appliances? Those guys may know these washers, but Grand Central knows these washers. and ranges and refrigerators and more. GE and GE Profile appliances are designed to reflect the modern approach to style with clean lines and a streamlined look for today's kitchens. So for wood screws and wheelbarrows, go ahead, do it yourself. But for the right appliances at the right price, let Grand Central do it for you.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to MMI after Holy Redeemer jumped out 10-0 to start the game. MMI has cut it to a 5-point deficit at the half, and we were just about set to get a look at the halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns.
Well, when we look at this, we have to remember first quarter, MMI shot 1 for 10 from the floor, finished 6 for 19 first half, so they improved in the second quarter. 11 for 24, almost 50% for Holy Redeemer. 3-point field goals, 1 for 8. Holy Redeemer, 2 for 6, Freeland MMI. 1 for 4 from the free throw line for Redeemer, and 5 for 9, Freeland MMI. And look at rebounds, 18. We're talking about John Carr mostly there with the rebounding. 9 for MMI. 6 offensive rebounds for Redeemer, 1 for MMI. Turnovers almost even, 4 for the Royals, 3 for MMI. So you can see the shooting percentage and rebounds, a big difference right now.
We thank Jim Burns for the halftime stats. We are at the half with the score, Holy Redeemer 24, MMI 19. We'll take another break, third quarter action up next.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. It's so slow! 4 Mississippi.
Yep. Tired of waiting on slow internet? Call Service Electric for speeds so fast there's nothing you can't do. With speeds up to 40 meg, you can browse better, stream more, and power every device. With lightning fast speeds designed to fit your family's needs. Call Service Electric today.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Grand Central helps make your place the place. The place where comfort is king and style rules the day. The place where dinner time is family time and bedtime is beautiful. Right now on all furniture and bedding, the price on the floor is the price to your door. No tax, no delivery, no inflated prices, no kidding. Plus up to 36 months interest-free financing. Grand Central, helping make your place home.
Hold on a second.
Baby's coming.
Now?
Yes, now.
Call you back. Did she go to the hospital?
Yeah, just a few minutes ago.
Your wife's having the baby. What? The baby. Go. I caught this. You're sure? It's what I did when I started this place.
We know what went into building your wealth. Our financial advisors put the same care into helping you craft a plan to manage it. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
We welcome you back to MMI. You get to see Ed Herbner with 2 of his 9 in that opening half as MMI trailing 24-19. As I mentioned, Hermner leading the way for MMI with 9, John Stish with 5. Holy Redeemer being led by John Carr's 11, and Jason Stachokis had 6. And can't overlook that contribution Stachokis had in that second quarter for Holy Redeemer. Used his screens nicely and hit 3 open jumpers.
And he hit, I mean, all of them from the same range, 3 in a row, really helped Holy Redeemer hold that lead.
Royals come out in the red, going from left to right on your screen, go with their original starting 5, and they'll dump it in the car. He gets a quick, easy basket. He's got 13. He's joined by Aiello, Kosick, Brennan, and Judge. Preppers in the white start the third with their starting 5. Hermner, Solgama, Allday, Stish, and Williams. Stish got a screen from Allday. He's in the lane, gets it out to Williams. Back to Hermner. Kosick guarding him with 2 personal fouls. Did a nice job of keeping Hermner out of the lane until he had to leave with those fouls. Stish, the turnaround jumper's good. He's got 7. It's a 5-point game.
Stish answers Carr. Very nice move by Stish. Turnaround jumper, keeping that 5-point deficit.
Brennan to Kosick on the wing. Gives it over to Judge. Out to Aiello. Aiello's pass tipped, stolen by Allday.
Good defense by Freeland MMI, able to make that turnover. Let's see if they can convert some points off the turnover.
Looking to set up a double screen for Williams. Hermner gets it off to Stish. Stish kicks it out to Hermner. He'll take a 3. That won't go. Allday hustles for the rebound.
Great hustle by Allday.
Hermner checks with Coach Flanagan. They'll reset the offense down 5. Approaching 6:15 and counting left in the third quarter. Williams will take the open 3. Rebound Carr. Here come the Royals in transition, up 5. Kosick looks inside the car. He got double teamed, kicked it out to Judge. And that pass for Carr is out of his reach. MMI coming back.
Second time, and that MMI forces the turnover while Redeemer's trying to hit the ball inside. Let's see again if they can make some points off this turnover.
Stish out to Allday. And he'll be called for a traveling violation. 5:33 left in the third. Holy Redeemer up 5. We thank you for joining us tonight from Freeland. I'm Marty Burns, joined by Joe DeMelfi. Jim Burns on the stats. We'll be back on the air Tuesday night from Mountaintop as we get to see Mark Atherton's Crestwood Comets playing host to Wyoming Valley West. We'll be on the air Tuesday at 7:30, Wyoming Valley West Crestwood, here on WYLN.
I think they're going to finally get Williams.
Caught him forcing him out with the knee.
Been watching Carr and Williams inside. It's they're banging each other pretty good.
Second on Williams, team first. Aiello goes back into Carr. His turnaround, good. John Carr, 4 of his 15 here in the third. Lead back to 7.
Tough to defend Carr when the ball is able to get inside. Holy Redeemer, nice job that time.
Hermner drives, and he was fouled. Bruce Weinstock said on the floor. MMI inbound on the baseline. But a big foul. Kosick, who's done a nice job guarding Hermner, picks up his third, team first. Go out high all day. This is Hermner. He got double teamed to Stish in the corner. This is a 3, short. Loose basketball, and Brennan will be fouled. The loose ball foul will be called on Allday.
Allday's a hustler. Once the ball's on the floor, he's after it. That time, a little too aggressive, as Coach Flanagan wants some time.
And it's going to be a 30-second timeout as Allday picked up his second, team second. High school basketball on WYLN is brought to you by John's Family Restaurant. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, stop in at John's Family Restaurant located in the Churchill Mall in Hazleton, featuring Hazleton's favorite ham, pork, and beef barbecues, along with homemade soups and chili made fresh daily. Their number 570-455-8133, John's Family Restaurant. So Coach Flanagan will be left with 2 full timeouts. 4:47 left in the third. Holy Redeemer ball, leading by 7. They have 28 on the board. John Carr, the big 6'7" senior, has 15 of those points for the Royals, leading the way. MMI trying to force the pressure with some half-court trapping defense. Got up a quick shot by Kosick, but Kosick got his own rebound. And they're going to rule a kick. I believe Stish got his foot on it.
Kosick doing a good job going after the missed shot. Tried to get it in the car.
Kosick to inbound. Carr slides right in front of him. Pass tipped by Stish. And Sogama will have it for MMI. Here's Herbner. He'll drive, and he was fouled. See if they call it a shooting foul. And it will be a shooting foul as Herbner was driving strong to the basket. Aiello picks up his second. Second.
I'll tell you what, Herbner's facial expression was strong going to the basket. Looked like he was short yardage, and he was going to get there.
There goes those football analogies again. As Herbner hits both, he's got 11 to lead MMI. It's back to a 5-point deficit. Carr inside, spins, had it knocked away by Herbner, and taken away by Herbner. Here come the Preppers.
Carr loses the ball when he tries to bring it around and he drops it to the floor level. That way MMI is able to get after it.
This is Stish for 3. Tipped around, Aiello has it for Holy Redeemer. He'll look to push. Gives it off to Brennan. Looking inside for Carr, tipped around. Sogama has it for MMI. Jay Sogama driving, shot up, won't go. Herbner the rebound. That putback won't go. Brennan has it for Holy Redeemer. 3.5 left in the third. Royals up 5.
MMI doing a much better job defensively as we have a timeout.
Full timeout taken by Holy Redeemer. They lead it by 5.
Where will you be going to school this fall?
If you're entering middle school
or high school,
take our entrance exam on January 30th.
It's a great school where you get personal attention.
Make new friends.
And begin your path to success.
Register today for MMI's entrance exam.
Hold on a second.
Baby's coming.
Now?
Yes, now.
Call you back. Did she go to the hospital?
Yeah, just a few minutes ago.
Your wife's having the baby. What? The baby. Go. I got this. You're sure? It's what I did when I started this place.
We know what went into building your wealth. Our financial advisors put the same care into helping you craft a plan to manage it. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
It was a 5-point game at the half. It's a 5-point game now with 3:28 left in the third. Holy Redeemer leading 28-23.
Holy Redeemer in the third quarter, Marty. 2 for 3 from the floor, but they've turned it over 5 times.
I think that was one of the key reasons Coach Guido took that timeout. A lot of passes into the post to Carr have been tipped and stolen away by MMI here in this third quarter. Aiello in the corner, thought about the 3, got double teamed, gets it out to Kosick. He'll split the double team. This is Judge, pull up jumper, good. Joseph Judge, his first basket, makes it 30-23 Royals. 3 minutes left here in the third. All day on the wing, guarded by Carr. Gets it to Herbner, back to All Day.
MMI looking for, down by 7, looking for a good look at the basket.
Herbner gives it off to All Day. Fake the 3, back to Herbner. Herbner spun, kicked it out to All Day. His jumper off back rim, but All Day got his own rebound. Out to Herbner.
Tell you, Andrew All Day, once the ball's on the floor, making a great effort to get after it.
And a foul away from the ball.
I think they're going to call All Day.
Well, I guess a moving screen. And that'll be the 3rd on All Day. And the team 3rd. And keep an eye on number 3 for Holy Redeemer, Jason Stachokis, back in. Hit 3 big baskets in that second quarter off the bench. And Stachokis is running the baseline. Guarded by All Day. Brennan on the wing. Gives it to Judge. Minute and a half remaining in the 3rd. Royals up 7. They'll dump it in the post to Carr. His shot is up, won't go. Gets his own rebound. Put back is good. He's got 17 on the night.
Williams trying to keep Carr away from the basket. Tough to do, and he makes the putback after missing the shot.
Herbner lost control. It went back court. And Holy Redeemer will get the ball back.
Feeling that my uphill battle, 9 points down. We have a minute left, 3rd quarter.
Aiello, he'll take the 3, short. Rebound Solgama. Here come the Preppers, down 9. Hand off to Herbner. This is Stish. He'll look to drive. Scoop shot won't go. Carr the rebound. Final 35 seconds of the 3rd. Aiello pull it out. Looks like Coach Guido wants to be no worse than up 9 heading to the 4th. Final 20 seconds. Stachokis gives it off to Carr. Back to Aiello. Final 10 seconds. Down to 3.
MMI doing a nice job, Marty. Throws one up.
Through 3. Holy Redeemer leads at 32-23. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Where will you be going to school this fall?
If you're entering middle school
or high school,
take our entrance exam on January 30th.
It's a great school where you get personal attention.
Make new friends.
And begin your path to success.
Register today for MMI's entrance exam.
We welcome you back. You get a look at some of the capacity crowd here at MMI heading to the 4th. Holy Redeemer up 9.
Marty, MMI, first quarter 1 for 10, third quarter 1 for 9 from the floor. tough. Surprised they're only down by 9.
When you take into account in shooting in the first and third quarters, 2 for 19, still within this game. Foul was on Aiello. That's his third, team third, and we're starting to see foul trouble pile up for Holy Redeemer, especially the players guarding Herbner, and they'll go into his zone.
Third quarter, Herbner not as much of an opportunity to get to the basket. As you mentioned, fouls piling up for the people that are guarding Herbner out front.
Preppers start with Stish, Herbner, Patel, Allday, and Palermo.
Holy Redeemer 4 for 8 from the floor in the third quarter.
Stish will take the 3. Rebound Brennan. Here come the Royals. Aiello thought about the 3. Look inside, stolen away. Patel on the floor, got it to Herbner.
Great job by Patel.
Herbner the scoop and gets it to go. He's got 13. It's a 7-point game.
Again, Herbner effective when he's going to the basket.
Stachokas had it knocked away by Allday. Stachokas got it back. And another steal by Herbner. Herbner can't get it to go.
Herbner going hard baseline. Picks up the foul.
And we'll apologize. Number 55 picked up the foul for Holy Redeemer. There's not a 55 on their roster. But he did pick up his first, team fourth.
MMI inbound underneath.
Seven-point game, approaching 6:15 left in the fourth. Herbner back to Palermo. He'll go to Stish in the corner. This is Herbner. Stish drives. Strong move. Gets it to roll in.
Great job by Stish going to his right. Makes the layup.
5-point game, under 6 minutes remaining. Stachokas lost control, out of bounds, and an eye ball.
Turnover favor MMI, and we're going to have a timeout. No, we're going to have an inbound right in front of the Redeemer bench.
Judge and Kosick back in. Kosick, who picked up 3 personals guarding Herbner, will now guard Stish. Aiello stays on Herbner. Palermo at the top. Out to Herbner on the wing. Gives it to Stish in the corner. Allday thought about the 3, gives it to Palermo. This is Herbner. Kicks it out to Stish. Fake the 3. He'll drive. Spin. Blocked by Carr.
Great defensive play by Carr.
Aiello. He'll have... Oh, excuse me. That'll be an offensive foul called on Aiello, and it'll be his 4th personal foul. Palermo took the charge.
MMI now needs a basket. What has to happen, Marty? So they may have to have somebody besides Stish or Herbner take the shot. Palermo loses the ball.
And Coach Guido needs to take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout, and we'll keep it here. I'd like to remind you that high school basketball on WYLN is brought to you by Sal's Septic Service Cesspools and Septic Tank Cleaning, a division of Marola's Garage, located in Pardeesville. Give them a call, 570-455-6246, For all your septic tank problems, and Marola's Garage for car and truck inspection and repairs. If it has wheels, they can fix it. And what made that offensive foul such a big call is that's the 4th on Aiello, and he was guarding Hermner, and we've seen some of these Holy Redeemer players having trouble staying with Hermner as he's penetrating, getting themselves into foul trouble, and Aiello might be one of those players that I don't think Coach Guido would like to lose to fouls.
And we have 4:49 left, 4th quarter. So, and you know Hermner's go to the basket. So as you said, Aiello's foul is going to be a big one for Holy Redeemer.
You get a look at Coach Flanagan, calm as ever.
I noticed that.
You notice he never comes in a sport coat. I think he'd be afraid that he'd lose it because he wouldn't keep it on long.
No, I don't think he would.
After the Holy Redeemer timeout, they have a full and 2:30s. MMI down to 2 full timeouts. Stachokas inside the car. Lost his dribble, got it to Judge. He'll try to reset himself on the post. Guarded by Stish. And they're going to call it on Stish. And one of the tough things for Stish on the post is Carr just backing himself down to try to establish his defensive positioning as Stish picks up his 2nd, team 4th.
I tell you what, Brooke, they've been banging pretty good, so Stish only has 2 fouls. Been doing a decent job in the second half, trying to keep Carr away. That time, tough to do, but he got the call.
Carr lowered the shoulder, called for the offensive foul. Nice defense by Stish. Carr's 1st foul, team 6th. And as you would guess, Coach Guido does not agree with the call. But I think the big thing here, Joe, 4:22 left in the 4th quarter, only the 1st foul on Carr.
And I'll tell you what, if Carr hadn't lowered, he'd lowered his shoulder to get after it. So that really led to the call.
And I think the banging down low has frustrated him, and that's why he lowered the shoulder there. Stish's pass to Patel. He had it blocked, but he was fouled.
Great pass by Stish inside. Patel tried to get it up.
Foul is on Stachokas, his 2nd, team 7th. Patel will get another. Coming off the bench for MMI. 4:01 left. 32-27 Holy Redeemer. That one won't roll in. Aiello the rebound. This is Aiello. Holy Redeemer looking to take some time off the clock. So we're over halfway through the 4th. Kosick for 3. Won't roll in. All day the rebound. Aiello with the 4 personals continues to guard Hermner. And a reach-in foul, and I think Aiello has fouled out. If that is on Aiello, that will be his 5th.
Didn't look like a real strong reach-in, but Aiello called. As you mentioned, 5 for Aiello.
And the senior will have to sit with fouls as he'll foul out, and it'll be the 8th team foul, so a 1-and-1 opportunity coming up for Eddie Hermner.
Brennan coming into the ball game for Holy Redeemer.
And we'll see if they'll go back to Kosick guarding Hermner. Hermner hits the first, he'll get another to try to make it a 1-possession game. Kyle Williams back in for MMI. That one won't roll in. Carr the rebound, and he was fouled.
They're going to get all day.
And that'll be his 4th. Team 6th.
Sol Gamma back in the ball game for MMI. all day out. 3:34 left. Fourth quarter.
I apologize, only the 15th foul against MMI. So they have one to give before Holy Redeemer will shoot free throws. 4-point lead for the Royals. Stachokis off the screen, takes the jumper off, back rim, loose. Out of bounds, the rule off of MMI. Holy Redeemer ball.
Coach Flanagan off asking about a tip. Officials not saying anything. Obviously, as Carr again, big factor, makes it 6 for Holy Redeemer.
He's got 19 to lead all scorers. Herbner spins out to Palermo to Stish. And as I thought, Kosick takes over guarding Herbner, and he has 3 personal fouls. Stish faked the 3. Into the lane, his runner won't go. Carr the rebound. Not a lot of second opportunities tonight for MMI because of the presence of the 6'7" John Carr.
Very little opportunity, Marty, to put it back for the Preppers.
Carr inside, that won't go. Herbner the rebound. MMI down 6, approaching 2:15 remaining. Herbner drives out to Williams for 3. Brennan the rebound. And a foul has been called. I believe they're going to get Solgama. That'll be the 6th team foul. And Coach Flanagan wants to take a timeout. It'll be a full with 2:08 remaining.
Barbush Automotive can do it all. Repairs for all vehicles. And the owner, Brian Lewis Barbush, will also be a pre-owned car dealer. BLB Auto Sales Incorporated, selling good, clean vehicles at very affordable prices. All vehicles are inspected, serviced, cleaned, and ready for the road. For more information, call Bryant at 570-454-7571 or 861-8393.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
After the MMI timeout, 2:08 remaining. Holy Redeemer up 6, and they will inbound. Next foul by MMI will put Holy Redeemer in the 1-and-1. MMI already there is 18 fouls in the second half for the Royals. Stachokis on the wing as the clock goes under 2 minutes.
Clock favoring Holy Redeemer at this point.
Stachokis to Judge in the corner. Stachokis drives, shot is up, won't go. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Stachokis either looking to get it to Carr, decided to go up with it.
Stish picks up his 3rd, team 7th. But Stachokis was in the act of shooting. He'll shoot 2. Misses the first. He'll get another opportunity. Stachokis gets 1 out of 2. He makes it a 3-possession game as he's got 7 off the bench.
And we're going to have a block call on Stachokis.
Herbner to the line for a 1-and-1.
Imperative you make these, Marty. Down by 7, 1:32 left.
Third on Stachokas, team ninth.
No room for error for MMI at this point.
Patel returns for the Preppers. This is a 1-1. Herbner hits the first.
I'll tell you what, Marty, even though they've shot so poorly in the first and third quarter, if he can make this, it'll only be a 5-point spread.
And he does. He gets it to roll in. He's got 5 of his 16 here in the fourth. Preppers come with full court pressure, and they're going to call a foul. And if that's all day, that'll be his 5th. He'll foul out. It'll be the 8th team foul against MMI.
Coach Flanagan upset.
And it will be the 5th on all day. The team 8th. Stachokas for a 1-1. Kyle Williams a return for MMI. And the one thing you can say about Andrew Allday, he leaves it all out on that floor for MMI.
I'll tell you what, Marty, he hustled whenever the ball's on the floor, he's after. He is a hustler.
Stachokas hits the first, he'll get another. And what a big contribution Holy Redeemer's gotten from him off the bench tonight as he's looking for his 9th point. And he gets it. Brings it back to a 7-point advantage. And Holy Redeemer comes with some full court pressure. This is Williams to Stish. Driving hard, blocked. But I think we're going to get a body foul on Carr, sending Stish to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, definitely a body because he had his hand on the ball as Stish tried hard to get the ball up. Carr got him with the body.
Second on Carr, team 10th. Stish will get another. Minute 20. MMI down 7. Palermo back in for MMI. Stish now in double figures with 10. It's a 6-point game. And the foul will be given by Palermo. It'll be the 9th team foul and sends Stachokas back to the line for a 1-1.
Don't know if Coach Flanagan wanted the foul taken there. I think he wanted the defense to trouble, but not the foul that quickly.
The offense-defense here for Coach Flanagan as Williams is back in. Stachokas for a 1-1. Stachokas in double figures with 10 off the bench.
I tell you what, Marty, you mentioned that he's off the bench, and those are valuable points right there. You get it from your 5th or 6th or 7th player, and Stachokas with another makes it 11.
And the other thing, Coach Guido has counted on him when Ayala fouled out to run this Holy Redeemer offense as the ball will go back to Holy Redeemer. But with Ayala, the senior leader, on the bench after fouling out, Stachokas has done a nice job of controlling the point.
He has, and he and Judge both have done a nice job out front for Holy Redeemer.
Leao back in for the Royals. Stachokas got it to Leao. And a traveling violation called, giving it back to MMI with a minute 3 remaining and an 8-point spread. Williams back in, and Carl check back in for Holy Redeemer. Last minute of play in the fourth quarter.
Ball needs to be put up quickly here.
Stish will drive. Saying no shot, but over the 2-shot limit. Stish will head back to the line to shoot 2. They said Leao, that'll be his 3rd. 54.4 remaining. Stish hits the first, he'll get another.
Judge for Redeemer, Patel for MMI. Under a minute left.
Stish makes it a 6-point game. Kosick ahead of the pack is Brennan.
Again, pressing hard at this end. Did not get back as
offensive foul will be taken by Brennan. Couple of big plays on both ends of the floor for Zachary Brennan to try to get Holy Redeemer this big win on the road, as Herbner was called for the offensive foul. Now we've got a problem with the clock. The clock went to 13 minutes. I believe it was 40 seconds plus a fraction. And the officials are conversing. I thought it was 40 seconds, and I'm not sure of the fraction.
They have 43. Yes, up now.
Now there's no time on the clock. They're gonna something malfunctioning there. Now back to 43. So Holy Redeemer will inbound up 8. Judge got it ahead to Stachokas. Stachokas right to the basket. 7 of his 13 here in the fourth. And Holy Redeemer up 10. Herbner right back with the basket.
We got a timeout, Coach Flanagan. I'll tell you what, Jason Stachokas, great job tonight for Holy Redeemer.
We'll keep it here as Coach Flanagan takes his last timeout. You know, you look at the rosters and Holy Redeemer, you would think that would have the advantage with John Carr inside. He's led all scorers with 19. But you can't overlook the contribution from Jason Stachokas, especially when Aiello fouled out. Stachokas has taken control of the basketball. He's got 7 of his 13 here in the fourth to be that second scorer for Holy Redeemer. Ed Herbner not letting MMI go away without a fight. He's leading the Preppers with 18. John Stish with 12.
One of the things about the Holy Redeemer, as you mentioned, tough to combat John Carr inside. And that's what MMI had to battle tonight. Really hard to do. Carr being 6'7", rebounding very big in this ball game. And again, we keep going back to the shooting from the floor in the first and third quarter for Freeland MMI really hurt them.
They never really did recover. They got back in the game, got it, I think, down to as low as 3. But Holy Redeemer jumping out 10-0, and really MMI never really recovered. As I said, they got it as close as 3.
You know, that's a good point, Marty. They were down 10-0, as you mentioned. MMI never had the lead in the game. They got close a couple times, as you talked about, but either Stachokas or Carr were able to come up with big baskets. Stachokas hit 3 in a row at one time, which really was big for Holy Redeemer.
And Stachokas hit another free throw, and Coach Guido wants them to empty the line with 24.8 seconds left. Stachokas looking to make this a 10-point game. It's 1 out of 2. It's a 9-point advantage. Palermo will take a 3. Tipped around. Williams has it. Kicked out to Stish. That 3 won't go. Final 9 seconds. Stachokas with the basketball. Doing a nice job of keep away, and Holy Redeemer will go to 2-2 in conference play with a strong 44-35 victory over MMI.
Marty, we talk about keys in the ball game. We're talking about under the basket, rebounding. We're talking about shooting from the floor. Herbner did a nice job for MMI trying to get them back, moving to the basket. But Carr, Stochokas, big for Holy Redeemer.
Stochokas, a junior. As we mentioned, Holy Redeemer led by senior John Carr. Big 6'7" presence inside, both ends of the floor, led all scorers with 19. Jason Stochokas off the bench with 14, and he really took control for the Royals after Sal Aiello fouled out. MMI led in scoring by Ed Herbner with 18. John Stish finished with 12.
You know, we talked about the two areas that were not good for MMI, and they never held the lead, but they never really were completely out of the ball game. Right in the last minute or two, they didn't have an opportunity. But up until that point, they were always close, within 5-6 points, just couldn't do it.
So Holy Redeemer will go to 2-2 in conference play. MMI falls to 1-3. We'd like to thank you for joining us on this Friday night from Freeland. For our director, Where Have You Gone, Joe Maggio. For Stats by Jim Burns, for Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, the final score, Holy Redeemer 44, MMI 35. Join us Tuesday night from Mountaintop. Boys high school basketball in Division I of the Wyoming Valley Conference. Wyoming Valley West heads to Mountaintop to take on the Crestwood Comets. We'll be on the air Tuesday night live at 7:30. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Good night from Freeland.
Helping your dollars go further every day. Stay here for fantastic bargains. This is Penny's Classifieds from WYLN TV 35.